Hi, everybody.
I'm Steph.
I'm Michael.
And today we're checking out Brussels, 1893, Belle Epoque.
Yes.
Epoque.
I mean, you're the one who took French.
But I don't. That's how I would normally spell epic.
From Geek Attitude Games, this game plays 2 to 5 players and has a box playtime of 45 to 120 minutes. Highly influenced on player count.
Oh, for sure.
I must say.
With more players, it gets a lot more like tactical and thinky because there's a lot of planning you have to do.
Yes. So, today I will be teaching the base game and both expansions / variants, which are included in the game box.
Yeah.
But we will just be playing through the base game with everything.
Yep.
So, thanks to Geek Attitude Games for providing us this copy of Brussels 1893 Belle Epoque, but they didn't give it to us in exchange for this video. They gave it to us because they know we like to play all the games. So, in addition, we have the Geek Up bit set for Brussels.
Yeah, it's really new to the BoardGameGeekStore.com.
So, this is actually very fuzzy. So, Steph, you're going to need to fix that up. So, normally you've got cardboard. Looks a lot better. So, normally it's just cardboard. It'd be better if it were a little lighter, if you can make it lighter. However, the Geek Up bits for these 5 and 1 Belgian francs looks like this. They look fantastic. And then the back sides like so. As you can see, turn them so you can see them a little bit with the light reflecting off of them. So much nicer, and we will be playing with the Geek Up sets, not the cardboard.
Yep. So everybody knows the basic retail edition will come with cardboard and not the shiny money.
Shiny, pretty money.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and take a look at this while I teach you all the rules. So I've got this set up for the base version of the game. You'll notice that things look a lot different from the base game. Instead of the clock being off in the middle, it's pushed up to the side. Instead of having one stack of mixed up artwork, everything is separated into the different colors: green, blue, yellow, and brown, and then the black ones in the middle. So, what you are going to do is you are going to make this Art Nouveau board by taking these strips and shuffling them up. And you want to make sure that the compass side is up for all 5 of these strips. You'll also have the spot down at the bottom, and you will also have the VP board over to the right side of the Art Nouveau board. This is what you'll use for the base game. You're going to flip this over for the Belle Epoque expansion. You are going to need to separate out some of the noble cards. There are 2 noble cards: the Georges Nagelmakers and the Henri Privat-Livemont cards. You're going to return those to the box, shuffling up the other 21. Also, there are noble cards that are specific for each player. The normal back looks like this. The blue player, red player, green player, yellow, and orange, I believe, all will receive 1 George Brugman cards. These are not shuffled in. These are just given to each player. So you're going to shuffle up all of the other noble cards and deal up a line of 4 right here. Now, since we are playing Belle Epoque, we do have those noble cards shuffled in, all of the noble cards shuffled into the deck. So, Risto likes the blonde lady. Gotcha. Shuffle up the 12 stock exchange cards, and you're going to take a stack of 5, placing it right here. Shuffle up the 30 prestige cards, and then you're going to deal one card in each of these columns face up on the prestige strip. Notice the backside, all of the backsides look just like this with 1 franc and 2 of these mannequin piece symbols on them. You are going to place the art market indicator. It really doesn't matter in which orientation this is, as long as you start it right in the middle. And then you're going to stack up the artwork. I like to stack up my artwork so it matches the direction which is best for that color. Like best for green would be up here, best for brown would be down here, etc. Then you are going to place the wood, iron, and stone materials down here on the Brussels board, and you won't need the glass materials unless you're playing with Belle Epoque. So, set the compass materials to wood and stone. So it doesn't matter where these are, whether it's the which one of these hands is which, as long as one is pointing to each. You're going to place this little arrow tile on top of the glass material here in the corner, because with the base game you won't be using glass. I like to make up player bags for each of the players, so you're going to need one of these 100-point chips to go onto the victory point track. Determine a first player at random. Hey, Steph was chosen to go first. She's going to get the circular mannequin piece symbol, and she is going to get the first, the tri-square tile, which looks like this. She's also going to get 5 Belgian francs. Second player gets 6. Third player gets 7, etc., etc. 1 extra franc per player position. Each of the players will receive an architect board, and you're going to place it in front of you A side up. The A side, you'll see this looks like a little stylized A. You've got each of these architects. They have names to them, but all of the boards are identical. And at the bottom of each board, it tells you all of the things which will happen on a turn and at the end of the game. The B side is used for the optional variant with the asymmetric setup, where each of the boards are slightly different. Each of the architects have their own player powers. So, you're going to take 1 artwork tile of your choice, not black, and place it in front of you, color side up. Steph, what do you want?
Yellow.
Steph wants yellow. I haven't even looked at my player power yet. I will take brown. All right. Choose a color and take all of the components. You're going to need the George Brugman card of that color. You're going to need the 6 house tiles. They are all identical. On the front, it shows the picture of a house. And on the back, it shows what happens every time you build a component. And you're going to place that on your board. Notice 2 of these spaces have 5 victory points on them. That means if you can build the 5th and 6th portions of your house, of your 5th and 6th houses on the board, you're going to get 5 points for each one of those.
And you have to build them.
You have to build them from bottom to top. That is correct.
Yep.
So, let's see what else. You're also going to receive 7 architect meeples, 2 of which need to go into the courthouse on the Brussels board, leaving you with 5 remaining.
I call that jail.
Yeah, that's and so you're in a 2-player game. You are also going to need a meeple of a neutral color, of a non-player color. You're going to put 1 of your discs on the iris scoring track, the crown track, and the architect's track down here at the very bottom, and your final disc on the score VP tracker. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to carry out the planning phase over the course. We're going to be playing over the course of 5 rounds. That's what these 5 treasury cards are for, or stock exchange cards. First thing we're going to do is we're going to flip this face up. Now you'll notice, wow, this is actually different, Steph. I am used to being like starting off right here in the middle. This one is a little bit different. What you're going to do is you're going to look at this, and based on player count, you will find out where the tri-square can go, and the first player is going to choose this. Notice that Steph can set up with light colored row 1 and column 2, or row 2 column 1, which means Steph can set this tri-square so it is either, let's see, 1 2 would be here, and you always must face this facing the largest possible section, or she's going to set this up on 2 1, which is going to be this section right here. So that is a little bit different than what we're used to.
We were used to 2 2 or 3 3.
The only thing that we saw every time when we played the game, it was always 2 2 and 3 3. So you'd have one corner, or it would be 3 2 and 2 3. The bottom left and bottom right and upper left corners. This one is the first time, I'm actually a little bit surprised that it would be going one direction or the other. So what's going to happen? Let's just pretend that Steph picks 1 2. She picks this direction. This will be the area from which we can choose. It's called the active area. So then we're going to do the action phase, starting with the first player and going clockwise. You can carry out an action or pass, and usually you're going to carry out actions by placing your meeple guys onto the board. Now, in a 2-player game at the start of the action phase, each of us has to take a neutral meeple and place it somewhere in the active area. This effectively blocks it off. So let's say I know Steph wants to collect a lot of materials. Actually, she's got if we play with the asymmetric variant, I see that she has a power where she is collecting artwork. Maybe I want to cover up the space collecting artwork because I know she's going to get some kind of benefit for it. Or maybe she's short of materials and I want to block off the material spaces. So first player places, and then I would place mine. So just go ahead and put yours on a random space there, Steph. Obviously, we can have one architect on a space at a time. So to carry out an action, you're going to place one of your meeples onto the board, and you have to place at least 1 franc on it. Belgian francs, they call them BFs, so you have to place at least 1 BF under it. A lot of times, I like to place the Belgian francs over the top of it, just so everyone knows how much it is. You can usually see the color of the meeple sticking out. It doesn't matter if you put it next to it or underneath it, as long as everyone is aware. So then you can carry out the associated action. If you do a workshop action, you get to take an artwork tile of your choice, but not black. If you let's see, the workshop action looks like a gray piece of artwork. If you take a sales action, it looks like a piece of artwork with a coin underneath and a question mark on it. And for the sales action, you're going to decide which artwork you would like to sell. So if I took the sales action right now, clearly I'm selling my brown artwork. Then I can move the art market indicator a number of spaces equal to the artwork I have. Currently, I only have 1, but let's say I had 3 artworks. I could move this 3 spaces orthogonally. So if I want to maximize my victory points, maybe I go 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to get 6 victory points and 4 coins for selling this artwork. Then I'll place this up here. So if I wanted to maximize my coins, maybe I would have put it down here, 6 coins and 4 victory points. But then that means maybe Steph has to wrestle this art market indicator to sell her yellow one later. She wants to maximize what she gets for yellow. Now, here's a catch. Let's say that there was a yellow and a brown up here. These are where you put the artworks after they've been sold. This means Steph could not sell her yellow painting here because it's one of these two colors. Yeah, she got the little pouty face going. But this means neither brown nor yellow can be sold. Let's say she picked up a blue painting and then sold the blue painting. She would then choose one of these to kick off the market, putting it back into the stack, putting the blue there. Then she would be able to sell her yellow artwork, bumping off whichever one of these two she doesn't want in that spot. So, and then you're going to get BFs and victory points based on whatever your spot is at. Now, if you're selling a black piece of artwork, we haven't discussed how to get those yet, but you'll notice even if the indicator is all the way into one of these corners, the most you're ever going to get for a black piece of artwork is 4 victory points and 4 francs. So, the nobles action is the little top hat. For the nobles action, you are going to take one of these 4 nobles from the bottom portion of the board. Notice that there is a 0, 1, 2, and 3 along the bottom side of the board. This is how much the noble will cost you. This is for free. 1 franc, 2 francs, 3 francs. You will immediately gain the effect on the card. So if I were to pay 1 franc and take this card, I will immediately move my architect track up 1 space. Then I can choose whether to discard the noble card or keep it in front of me for the rest of the game. I cannot choose later to discard it. So why would I want to keep it? Well, I get to carry out this effect every turn as long as I have an effect like on this Brussels board to be able to use this card again. But at the end of the game, I'm going to have to pay him 4 francs. If I do not pay him, he will not stay and I will not be able to get points for him. And I think I'll lose points for that. I did not lose any points when I played. I will have to check that out when we get to the end game scoring. So if I choose to keep him, I'm going to turn him sideways. That indicates he has been used this round. You can use him once per round. If I choose to not keep him, I just throw him in the discard pile and I don't have to worry about paying him, but I don't get that bonus opportunity to increase that architect track every round. These will slide down, a new one will come out. Here's a catch. You cannot have 2 nobles with the same name. Let's say I have Maurice here for 5 victory points. I can take Maurice and get 5 victory points, hopefully every round, but I cannot have 2 of this guy. If for some reason I do draft a second one, I can take him for the immediate effect and then discard him. I cannot retain 2 copies of him.
So you could actually take him from the lineup and discard him.
You cannot keep 2. That is correct.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
Could be good.
The materials action is the 2 inside the cube. That's really easy. You can take any 2 of these cubes. Wood, iron, or stone. They can be the same. They can be different. And when you play with Belle Epoque, you can also take the glass ones. Finally, we have the construction action. It looks like this compass. The construction action is used to construct a house. As you can see on the back side of these house tiles, the first thing you're going to have to do is to pay the construction cost. What determines that? That's determined by this compass up in the corner. So if you'll notice on the player boards, The first level of houses is going to cost you what we call 2 batches of materials. The second 2 will cost you 3 batches of materials, and the third set 4 batches of materials. So, what does that mean to have 2 batches of materials? Well, if the compass is on stone and wood, you are going to have to give at least one of each of stone and wood. So if I was on a 2 cube spot, a 2 batch spot, I'd need to pay 1 wood and 1 stone. Alternatively, if I have one of these white wild resources, I can spend it instead of a batch. So instead, I could do a stone and a wild, or a wood and a wild, or 2 wilds, in fact. If I did not use any wilds, I will immediately get 5 victory points. Oh, let me go back to the batches for just a second. If you were to have a 3 batch house, you could do 2 stone and a wood, 2 wood and a stone. If it were on the 3 coin spot and the stone, you could do 3 coins and 2 stone, or 6 coins and 1 stone. You can't just pay 9 coins. Now, since 3 coins is a single batch, this would be worth 3 coins. You would not have to pay 3 coins by giving up this 1 cube. Obviously, this spot up here is either 3 coins or any material, or even a wild material. So, all right, back to our regularly scheduled thing here. If you don't use any wild resources, you get 3 points. Then you move one of the 2 compass needles 1 space clockwise, and then you get to place your house. So you cannot move the compass needle on top of another compass needle. So currently I could move this hand to a 3, or this hand to the blank spot. Oh, hey, what does the blank spot mean? Well, if this were here, this would mean all of your batches must be wood, or all of your batches must be coins. So if you are to move this over to the arrow spot, you will immediately turn it all the way around to the first thing. Now, when this is removed for the Belle Epoque, obviously this is glass as a resource. So, but you can never put it so where both of these needles are together like this. And then you are going to, as I mentioned, place your house. I can place my house anywhere on the Art Nouveau board, including something that is not in the active area. Now, why do I want to place this? This will allow me to get a secondary effect if an opponent places an architect on that spot. So if I were to place it here, then anytime Steph were to take this noble's action, I get a benefit from it. When I place a meeple here, I do not get a benefit for it. Hey, what are these benefits? For the workshop, where you normally take artwork, I would get a black artwork.
It's on the bottom of the board there.
Oh, yeah.
Show it.
It's down here.
In the parentheses.
You'll see all of the parenthesis actions here. So for the workshop, I'm going to get a black artwork for free. For the sales, if Steph were to sell some artwork, and she puts meeple on my house, I will get to score 1 victory point for every piece of artwork I possess. For nobles, if Steph takes the nobles action where my house is, I get to choose one of my nobles that I have not yet activated, like George Brugman, and activate that noble. For materials, where you're taking 2 materials, I will get 1 material of my choice. And finally, construction. If Steph were to take the construction action on my house, I get 1 victory point for every constructed house. So, the Art Nouveau board is not the only place that you can take actions. You can also take actions on the Brussels board. These are rather powerful actions. However, if you take too many actions on the Brussels board, you can end up going to the courthouse, where we currently have 2 of our meeples. Steph says they're in jail. So, thanks, Risto. So, if I were to place here, I'm going to get 4 Belgian francs. Um, if I were to place here, then I get to activate a number of nobles based on where my crown indicator is. Currently, it's on a 1, so I can take one of my nobles. Currently, I only have one, and rotate it.
You might have to do the first one again.
Oh, do the first one again. If you place here, this is where you will get a certain amount of money based on what's on the top of the stock market card. Here you'll notice I'm going to get 4 coins for placing my meeple there. So I talked about this one. Here you can take any one of the normal Art Nouveau actions. And notice when I'm placing them here, I'm not adding these francs onto along with the architects. You only have to do that out here on the Art Nouveau board. So, yeah, this will let you take any action. And finally, this will let you have 3 wild cubes. Now, remember, these spaces can have 1 architect on it. These spaces can have multiple architects on it. If I had put 1 architect here and Steph really needed wild resources, she could do so by putting 1 extra one extra architect. So she could put 2 architects there and get 3 wild resources. But let's say I really needed more of those wild resources. I could put 3 architects there and take 3 wild resources. So
I think that's specifically for 2 players.
no, what? Oh, not necessarily. So keep in mind, with 4 and 5 players, you can treat each of these spaces as if there were 2 individual spaces. I'd like to say, you see where this board seam is? You could have a north wild spaces and a south wild spaces sort of thing. So you are in 2 and 3 players, though, it's 1 big space. So there's really no delineation there, but you'll notice 3 and 4 players right here, it says there are basically 2 spaces on each of these spots. So hand you your guys back. Now, why is it important how many people you put out in Brussels? Because at the end of the round, whoever 1 or more players have the most meeples here, each of the people with the most will have to send 1 of their meeples to the courthouse, where they are going to be busy for a while. So if you don't want to carry out any more actions, even if you have meeples left, you can still pass. If you pass, you can no longer play. You're immediately going to get 1 BF for every artwork you have. I need to take my artwork back here. So if I pass now, I'm going to get 1 artwork. If I'm the first player to pass, I am also going to take this prestige card from the pile and put it in front of myself. And then I'm going to get 1 franc for every visible franc symbol. If I have collected several of them from passing first multiple times, that could get to be pretty lucrative. 4 coins right there for passing first 4 times. and you'll always place them so you can see the frank, but not the mannequin piece. Then we are going to, after everyone has passed, we are going to do the resolution phase, where we're going to check out column majorities. We're going to do iris scoring, and we are going to do the Brussels majority. So, for the column majorities, this is why we've been putting BFs onto or next to or underneath our meeples. Let me go ahead and trade this out for singles here. Let's say that during the action phase, I placed here and I put a couple of coins on. Steph comes by and she puts hers down here and puts on 3. And I'm hoping she goes there, but she doesn't, and I just don't have enough money. Notice she's got more coins than I do in this row. So she would have be able to get this card. This card is going to allow her to have 2 mannequin piece symbols. And she has the option of either taking one of these bonuses, meaning raise up her crown level by 1, or rescue one of her architects from the courthouse, or as Steph likes to call it,
jail.
Or you can take this 1 victory point instead of taking a bonus and slide it underneath one of these end game bonus things. Here's the catch. If Steph were to get 2 of these cards, she cannot put both of them under a single column. She could spread them out, or a single row, I should say. She could spread them out, one on each of these, but she can't put both of them under one in a single round. She could do it later. She could stack another one next round and another one the round after, which would be really good. So we're going to do each of these column majorities. And then, if there's a tie, like if we had something like this, neither of us would get this bonus. So then you're going to determine who has first player majority. Let's say I passed first and Steph got these cards. So we're going to check out how many mannequin piece symbols we have. I've got 2. Steph's got 2. This does not count. If there is a tie, then the first player will rotate to the closest player after the first player. So in this case, I would get to be first player next. Obviously, if Steph has all of these, she would get to be first player. She would retain that first player token. So put these back here. How was this? This was like this, I believe. So then we're going to check for iris majorities. Let's populate a few more of these spots here. Let's say we had something like this. Every iris that is completely surrounded by meeples, whether it's neutral or normal, is going to get whatever your iris track is on. So let's say Steph had maxed out her iris track. She's going to get 4 points for being around this iris. If we were tied, like so, we would both get the iris bonus. But Steph's getting 4 points. I'm getting 1 measly point.
And so, just to be clear, you do the column scoring first because you might get bonuses to boost you on this track.
Yes, absolutely. So notice if we had chosen a way to get stuff in this column, this will give you an extra iris push. And you know you're about to do iris scoring.
Yeah, so that's good.
So you might need one of these cards for that. So the next thing we are going to do is Brussels majority. As I mentioned before, whoever has the most or tied for most will each lose 1 meeple to the courthouse. And these cannot be used until you free them from the courthouse. Then we do end of round stuff where we're going to retrieve our architect meeples, except for the ones in the courthouse. In a 2-player game, each player gets their 1 neutral meeple back. We remove all of the francs. We leave the houses, obviously. And we will rotate our noble cards back upright. We will discard the rightmost noble card, getting rid of them and moving everything else down, dealing a new one up. We will discard the prestige cards that were remaining on the strips. These will have already been taken care of. We're going to discard the other 2 and deal out 5 new prestige cards. And finally, we will discard the stock exchange card so we can move on to round 2. At the end of the 5th round, we're going to do end game scoring. For each noble card that you cannot pay, I was correct, you lose 5 victory points for every noble you can't pay.
Yep, so pay him up.
Even with a guy like this, though, it still could be lucrative because you've gotten 5 points from him several times.
Yeah.
Maybe it's worth it to lose the 5.
Yeah.
So then for each of the columns that you have, right, or each of these rows, you're going to do get victory points for these strategic rows and for your construction. How much do we get for construction? Well, based on how far you have moved your architect track, you will get between 3 and 10 points per house you have built. Doesn't matter whether or not your opponent has used them. If you can do all 6 houses, you've already gotten these 10 points here. But if you can get it up to here, you're going to get an additional 60 points just for construction.
I think I got that in our game.
Yep. Each of our refined materials cubes will get us 1 victory point each. Whoever has the first player tile gets 5 more victory points. And then for these strategic rows on the edge of the board, here's how you score these. Remember, you can put these cards underneath to increase. Therefore, for each meeple, you're not getting 1 victory point, you're getting 3 victory points. So, how are these calculated? For the 3rd and higher meeples, you don't score for the first 2 meeples, but for your 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th meeples, you will get a number of victory points.
Not in jail.
Not in courthouse. For every noble you have and is paid, 1 or more victory points. For each artwork you have not yet sold, 1 or more victory points. And for every 4 francs, 1 or more victory points. And the most points wins. In the case of a tie, shared victory. So let's talk a little bit about Belle Epoque. What you are going to do is to shuffle up. Well, first of all, turn this over to the Belle Epoque side. Dum, da, da, dum. New stuff. So what you're going to do is to shuffle up the 32 Belle Epoque cards, and you're going to draw 5 and put them face up on the spaces of the Belle Epoque board and put the rest in the box. Stephanie?
I do it.
You're like just sitting there. I'm handing them to you.
I think I know what we did wrong last
What?
time. When you get one, you take it off the board. Because then you see this. But
Oh, yeah. Got it. Well, that's fine.
I'm just saying.
We didn't do it wrong because you still get this.
Yeah.
So, shovel up the 12 Belle Epoque tiles. You are going to draw 3 for a 2-player game. As you can see by these down here, 2 players, 3 players, 4 players, 5 players. We're going to draw 3, and we're going to put them face up like so.
Nice.
Then we are going to take 5 of these and place them face down in the center. This will have ramifications for the game. All the rest, you're not going to need them. Just put them back in the box. Return the arrow tile to the box. We don't need it. Why? We've now got glass. This is another refined material. Then you're going to place 4 traveler meeples on where this train is. These are temporary meeples that can be picked up by various abilities and used. And we're going to need all of the noble cards. So, um, with the Belle Epoque tiles, whenever we are placing our neutral meeple, we have to place them where there is no Brussels. And also, I did not mention this before, but these neutral meeples cannot go where there's a house. You cannot block a house from being used. They have to go on unoccupied, untiled spaces. If there is no space to put the neutral meeple, you just don't put the neutral meeple on. So, um, further, you can never build a house on top of one of these Belle Epoque tiles. And we will never turn these Belle Epoque tiles face up. So, um, we will also start using white artworks. Whenever you receive a white artwork, usually through a noble, you will just flip one of these tiles over. Any of these colors of artwork all have white artworks on the back. Whenever you sell a white artwork, you count it as any color of your choice. But here's the catch: you're only going to get half victory points and half money value for your white artwork. Here, you will get, remember, at the end of the round, you get $1 for each unique color of artwork. This does count as one of those colors, but you do not get victory points for it at the end of the game. So if you've got them, you might want to use them or sell them. You also can move the art tracker, if you have a white piece of artwork, because it just counts on how many artworks do you have. It doesn't care what color or how much they are worth. So, um, then, um, whenever you do a construction action, instead of putting a house on the board, you can instead construct a pavilion. What this means is you still spend your resources like normal, but instead you're going to place your house in front of one of these cards. So you will take this card and you will be able to get that ability once per round. After you've used this ability in a round, you're going to flip it over, and every round you're going to get it back. So, if you wanted to build on these spots, it will also cost you 1 or 2 glass. And whenever you build with these, you cannot use wild for these glass materials. You can use wild for glass materials when glass is called for here, but you cannot use them as these bonuses. Now, what else will this house do for you other than giving you some kind of ability? Whenever the end of the round comes up, remember the iris scoring and the column scoring and the Brussels scoring? You're also going to have what's called a pavilion scoring. And during pavilion scoring, you're going to count up all of the unique colors of meeples. Here I will get, I am the owner of this pavilion. I will get 3 victory points. If it was like this, there's only one unique color, I get 1 victory point. So, and that's why you're more likely to get something in the middle. So that's why this is more expensive than the edges. Um, with the resolution phase, since now we can use travelers, and these travelers, let me say, these travelers can never be used on the Art Nouveau board. You can only use travelers up here in Brussels. And when you do use travelers in Brussels, before you do Brussels majority, let's say I'm in a situation like this, I'm I might think that I'm good because I have fewer than the traveler meeples. Oh no, no, no. These traveler meeples get removed before Brussels majority happens. I have the most now. I'm going to get one locked up in the courthouse. So they never go on the Art Nouveau board. They only go in Brussels. At the end of the round, you're going to flip your Belle Epoque cards back up like you do with your nobles. And if you had unused travelers, I mean, you might. It's unlikely, but you might not be able to put any out here because you've got one traveler and all of these spaces are quite full. If you did not use them, you would lose them at the end of the round. And at the end of the game, you're also going to get points for these cards down here. Hey, what are these tiles for anyway, and how do you get them? Whenever you're placing during the action phase on the Art Nouveau board, let's say I go here to get this workshop action and I'm going to create some artwork. After I have carried out this action, because I have placed on one of these Belle Epoque tiles, I can choose to claim one of these 3 end game bonuses. Let's say I claim this. That's good. That's now my tile. Here's the catch. That dude is locked down. I am never, ever going to have access to this meeple again. When I take back my meeples, I'm taking this one back, and I have one fewer for the rest of the game. So it turns into basically a big game of chicken. Am I going to lose my meeple before Steph does? Can I jump in at the right time? Not too early, not too late.
And all those seem really good.
They all do seem really good. So that is basically all of the end of the game stuff. There is one of these Belle Epoque tiles that, let's see if I have it here. This one here. This one that gives you 1 victory point for every 7 you have. This one must be done first at the end of the game before you do anything else. So keep that in mind. And you're going to activate all of those before paying off your nobles and discarding your white artworks and proceeding to final scoring. So the final variant. So that is complete for Belle Epoque. You can play just like that with all of the symmetric player powers. For the asymmetric variant, there's 2 pieces of asymmetry. Number 1, you're going to use the B side of the board, where every one of these players are going to have some kind of special ability. As you can see here, this guy, whenever he does the construction action, he can move the compass needle 1 spot before taking the before paying the cost.
In either direction.
Yes, and in either direction. Also, this guy gets 2 points for each of these end game goals.
That's really good.
So, but that is this character. Every character has something slightly different. Notice Gustav Straven has 2 block batches the entire way up the architect construction track with the houses. It costs 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2 instead of 2, 3, and 4.
Wow, that's really great.
Normally, yes. Oh, hey, you see how Steph's got one of her top houses turned? That keeps one of these so she can see how you construct a house. Super smart to do that, gotta say. The other thing that they tell you to do during setup is to turn every other board to the non-compass side. I don't know how much asymmetry that throws in there, but I would guess maybe there are more of certain actions and fewer of certain actions that's going to pop up now. I hear you complaining, Steph. So I've only turned 3 of them. Hey, Jelfie is subscribing for 37 months.
Thanks, Jelvia.
She's here for real. Those are the only 2 things you do for the asymmetric variant. Flip 2 or 3 of these boards and flip your board over to the B side. Other than that, you can play with the asymmetric variant with or without Belle Epoque. You can do asymmetric with just the base game if you want. And that is all the rules. I found this game to be really fun
Yeah.
and some good crunchy thinking.
All right. Well, while you have the rules open, let's go over some of these cards.
Yeah. So the other good thing about this rule book, there's a good round overview on the back, and inside there is a good overview of all of the Belle Epoque cards. So by number, what do we have here? Number 30, is that up there?
Yeah.
And all of these tiles. Number 30, Brussels majority. Before determining Brussels majority, score 1 victory point for each traveler meeple that was used in the Brussels area.
Okay.
So,
if you have a lot of those,
up to 4, obviously.
Yeah. But even still, if you could somehow generate a traveler engine, that's kind of cool.
Yes, for sure.
Okay. Putting a guy in a house.
No, what the number?
21.
The number that's far away. During the round, if you place your architect meeple on a house, yours or an opponent's, score 3 points. Steph is already licking her chops.
That's really good.
I mean, it's not bad.
I like that one.
Number 24, I can see that one a little easier. On the end of the round, before you rotate your noble cards back upright, score 1 victory point for every noble you did not activate.
That's nice.
Which means you don't have to spend time cranking up your crowns and using this ability. You can just use it for the passive 1 point.
Yeah, but they're also giving you cool things.
I bet I know what number 26 does.
It gives you 2 Menachem Peace.
Yep. Every time when determining first player, you have 2 extra symbols. And finally, number 32, gain 3 francs for each of your Belle Epoque cards. And those are these.
So once per round, basically.
Yes.
You'll get the money.
Yes.
All right, well,
for the pavilion visit, meaning at the end of the round. So, let's talk about these 3 specific tiles.
You don't have to pay for your dudes.
That is pretty darn fantastic. I would have had 15 extra bucks or 17 or some huge number.
Million people.
I did not think I was going to have a noble engine, and I ended up with a noble engine. I really did.
We had a lot.
This one here. Choose one of the 4 strategic rows on your board. It has an extra +2.
It's pretty good.
Finally,
2 extra points per house built.
Each of your constructed buildings worth 2 additional VP, meaning 10 becomes 12. So there are some rather interesting tiles of these. Gotta say.
All right. I'm going to put it on 2, 1.
You're going to put it on
2,
1. You're going to have this area.
Yeah.
This
It's a lot more space than it was last time. So
I mean, for real.
I'm going to go...
Now, keep in mind, you can place here without doing this. But the only way to do this is by placing on one of the Belle Epoque tiles.
On the yellow space.
On the yellow... Is this a yellow space?
Yeah.
All right. That's a sell artwork action. I will place this dude... All right.
Me.
There we have it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So my ability is when I
Oh yeah, what's my abilities? I don't even know what mine
when
is.
I get a painting, I get a cube with it.
Oh, so I chose wisely. I did not even mean to do that,
I
but
didn't want you to go there.
okay. So whenever you get a painting, you get the associated cube with it.
Yeah, that's
But
what.
that's when not when you get a painting, when you take that action.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's when you get
Not
paintings.
this. Well, you got one at the start of the game. You can also get a black painting in the just by having a house. Yours is when yours is specifically when you take an action.
Yeah, all of these are, of course, action associated.
Um, I don't. I'm not
That's
certain.
what this little thing means.
I have to look.
That's what
Anyway,
this little thing means.
mine. Whenever I sell an artwork, I get one extra coin and one extra victory point.
And you have a good track here.
And I have a fantastic track here. What's your other thing?
I can have more nobles.
Oh, yours goes 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 9. Mine is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
Mm-hmm.
Which is normal.
I'm doing that.
This one or something next to
Taking
it?
blue.
Taking blue, getting a blue cube.
With it. Thank you.
So, the reason these are now in separate stacks is because there were a lot of complaints by players of the original Brussels that the artwork would come up randomly because this was in a face down stack and you wouldn't know what you get.
I was fine with it, but a lot of people complained.
I'm fine with disaster mitigation, and that's what that is to me. I want a blue, I draw a yellow, I have to work with what I'm given. That's just me though. I don't mind it. All right. How much is with him?
1. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, I'm definitely going to the noble spot and paying 2 because I got to.
For the 5 points.
I mean, for what? For what 5 points?
Oh, I thought you were paying 2 to get the noble. Sorry.
I might be, but what I really got it for was 2 pushes.
Yeah.
This is happening for me.
Yep.
For those who cannot see, she has 1, I have 2. I have already secured that column majority. And I'm going to get this, which means I can either take 2 pushes or get 2 victory points. I mean, that's not bad. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And then, the 5 victory points is attractive. It would leave me low on bucks. It would leave me really low on the dollars. When this would be fairly decent for me, but I'm not certain it's necessary. All right, for 2 coins, I will do it. You talked me into it.
You don't have to do nothing.
I'm doing it though, because 5 points.
I mean,
Considering I only got 100 and something points in the game we played.
I'm gonna go get more paintings. I'm gonna take a brown painting.
So now I can actually catch up with the chat. Hello, Bonds.
We got some fans in the neighborhood.
I see. Hello, Karen. Risto Jalvia. Heroic. Deadpan. Who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? Always tell us when our sound goes out. That is super helpful.
Yeah.
We love you guys for that.
I would notice it, but it'd be too late.
It'll be too late. Don't wait. Yeah. I get 5 coins. Because I'm poor.
So when you get a noble and you take him here, he comes in tapped. Like you can't use him again.
You have used him already.
Right.
I got my 5 points.
Yeah, I know.
He comes in used because you used him.
Yeah.
Or he goes away used because you used him.
Yeah. All right. So you have money now. That's annoying.
You have money now. That's annoying. I don't know why you complained the entire game
No.
and you won.
No, it wasn't me.
You groused and go, but why are you so good at this game? What?
Flip it.
Oh, sorry. Why are you so good at this game?
No. Mm.
How about that? That's a noble spot.
I'll go take the free one.
You want the free one? Yeah, it's trash. Do you want to trade your cubes now? Well, you must trade now if you want to trade them.
But I would trade the blue for 2 blue.
You. It is unclear. What is his name?
Ernest.
Oh yeah, this is the one symbol we could not exactly figure out. Let me look. Let me look. Let's see if I can find it this time. Unlikely though. Yep, I am unsure. I can well, you could take a look on the geek while you
All right.
while I take my turn.
Yeah, I'll just take a blue cube for now because
First off, are you
I'm gonna keep them.
okay? So what did you trade?
Blue for 2 blue.
I'm not sure you can even take one blue. So first you need to decide to keep or discard.
So then I'm not gonna do the action at all. If I can't keep
I don't know right now. That's what I'm saying. Why don't you look on the geek?
Yeah. Well, and then it has to.
You're being difficult right now. Ernest Solvay. I mean, I'm doing it, but you go ahead and keep everybody company.
Yeah.
And while you keep everybody company.
I don't know. I don't have anything to say. I
While
don't
you
know.
keep everybody company.
I'm a pro streamer.
While you keep everybody company. Because I'm the one looking up the rule.
Yep. Jalvia is keeping company.
Everybody.
This is what's in
Trade
question.
1 cube or 1 wild to 2 cubes. What are the rules for the cubes you can trade? Because it is not in the rules. Not that I can find.
Ernest.
Ernest what?
It's his name, Ernest.
Yes, his name is, I don't know. What do we do with him? Oh, he's on the overhead. Ernest Solvay. I did try to Google him and he did not come up.
Um, figures. Cards.
Variable player power, so it's different in the base game. So whenever I traded it in, I didn't have an issue because I wasn't trading one for the same.
Yeah.
I assume you can, but it's not clear.
I mean, it's not like don't have a cube to do it. So
All right. Any for any is how we're going to do it.
yep.
But for the record, it is not clear.
I agree, but nobody's asked, so
Yeah.
nobody else seems to have an issue with it. I'll take it.
Maybe it was clear in the first edition rules.
Well, I was looking in the first edition forums as well, but I didn't
Yeah.
really see anything.
So you're going to do what?
I'll take a blue cube.
Just a blue cube?
Yep. Changing
That's
my
it.
blue for 2 blue.
Got it. I mean, I should probably get some materials. It might be a good idea.
Mm.
Oh, this pops out. This might change my mind. White artwork.
Not great.
Not great. I just know wherever I place it, you are just going to change it. Because you are about to build. Oh, I know you're about to build.
Possibly.
100%.
100.
100%. Or as we say in the biz, hundo P, this will force your hand though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine. I will
Do it.
do it.
Do it.
Go here.
All right.
I will pay 1 and 1.
1 and 1. Since you did not use any fakery, you get 5 points.
Yay.
Then you must move the compass needle.
I'll move the brown one to money.
Did it?
And then this goes there, I guess. Ah, you're making a noise on the microphone.
It's called coins.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to build, but going here will give you 2 points. Will give you 1 point that you already have the 1 point here. Going here gives you a point. Going here gives you a point. You're all over my stuff.
Well, you can fill your painting, I guess. That won't give me a point.
Don't want to sell that painting. That's a hard choice.
Yep.
I've got a good chance to make this go up. Let's see. You are probably going to sell paintings, but I cannot put my house on the sell paintings spot.
No, but you can put it somewhere else on the board.
I'm going to go here, pay 3 and a blue for a house. And it's going to have to go somewhere else on the board. I did not use fakery.
No figure here.
No faker here.
Interesting.
Then I put my guy somewhere else on the board. I have a question. Can I place this underneath a dude? This is a question that I did not have
I don't think so.
before. Well, let's find out. That's what they have a rule book for. It cannot contain a tile or a meeple. Let's see. You are all about collecting the artwork. How about this?
I'm not dressed up. I have a sweatshirt on.
You're dressed up?
No,
This-
not at all. All right, you did that.
Wow.
Well, I guess I'm gonna go here.
Good job, Mayor.
Go there. Fortunately, I don't have that. I wanted that. This. But maybe later.
Well, you need the glass for that.
I do. I don't have glass.
What do you want?
I'll take the free one because I got no money and it's gonna go discarded
It's gonna go discarded.
because I can't afford it.
All right.
That's what's up.
Well, I've got 1 coin. You have no dudes. Currently, you have 2. I have 2.
Yep.
I could pass.
I mean, you might as well go over to that place over there
Why?
because you're already losing one guy anyway.
Already. But then I lose chance for first player.
Oh, yeah, sure. If you want the first player thing. Got it.
I might lose chance for first player. That's what I'm looking right now.
Mm.
If I have 2 and you have 2, and you pass, you'll get it. And you will pass. There is no other option but you passing.
That's true. I got no guys.
So, is first place worth losing an action? I am going to give it a shot and see.
Okay, you get a coin.
I do. I get 2 coins, one for the artwork, one for my piece.
And I pass, so I get 3.
You get $3.
I accept this pity
Pity money.
money.
All right. First, we do column majorities. I get this. You get this. I get this. You get this. Comparing pissers. And so you did not take the bonus. You don't have any pisses on there. So I get the first player.
Yep.
Let's decide what we're going to do with these bonuses.
Mm.
This is Rescue My Dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a guy out of jail, please.
I'm probably going to do that. I'm definitely raising this up too. But do I do it a third time?
Have fun, Mayor.
Seems like fun. Someday we'll go, but it's always at a bad time of year for us, sadly. We love the people out there. Definitely did this. This is a harder choice all the way around, to be honest. 1 point or one push, or one guy out of the proverbial jail, where I've already lost one to proverbial jail. Since I know I'm losing Brussels, I will just take this up.
Yep.
And that's that.
And then we do Iris.
Then we have Iris. I have one. You have three.
Couldn't get an Iris post. I would have done it.
Yep. Well, you had the option.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did at the start of the game. You could have put it on the other direction.
No, because it was.
Oh, that's right.
These
It was
three
going that
or
way.
These.
You're right. You're right.
Oh, I know I'm right.
I know you're right. I don't think you could have done that any slower.
No, you.
I mean, yeah, you probably could have. All right, that's that. Didn't get done with what I wanted to get done with. Did not work out the way I wanted. This disappears. We get round two. 7 coins, and now we're back to our normal 2-2 and 3-3. Certainly, we're going to go this way.
Boo.
Yeah.
You can see these first if you want.
What? Oh, I will see these first. That is a good plan.
Not that. This
Not
deck.
this. Not this deck. This deck. Yeah, I like this side. Still like this side. Boo, you say? And I am choosing this first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is the clear winner for me. You're taking the 2 cube spot.
Yep.
Yep. Oh, I did not move these. I had no choice but to move it this way, by the way. I had no choice. Turn up my dudes, too. Wow. Gonna take some cubes. How about a cube and a cube?
Right.
That enables me to get ready for a couple of constructions for now.
I'm taking $7.
$7.
Yeah, I need monies.
Yeah, you do.
3, 6, 7. All right. Did it.
Yeah, you did.
Probably going to jail for it, but I did it.
No, I don't think you're going to jail. Not for that. Oh, we did not discard this guy at the end of the
He was
round.
good.
He was good. I was like, oh, hey, that looks nice. Oh, hey, I can't take that because it's gone. Oh, hey, I won't be doing that.
Traveler Guide's also kind of nice.
Yeah, ish.
Ish.
He's nice, but not sure I need him. Not sure I don't, though. I wish I could take the 5 points, but man, I am hurting on money. I can take $7 by going right there. Ultimately, that may be what I end up doing. The other problem is that my crown track is still buried at the bottom. And the last thing I need is just to pick up a whole lot of more nobles. But I guess I'm going to have to take a noble. Is this the one I want? Take a noble and ditch him. Keep up the pressure on that Brussels track.
Not really what I wanted.
No.
Here, can you put me over on the far end compass spot?
This.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Why?
Because that sets me up where I want to be.
Does it?
Closer.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I have to pay.
Put that on blue instead of $3. I don't have $3.
Yeah, I'm paying 6.
You can't. Oh yeah, you must. I thought you were doing $6 when
Well,
it was
I
on
can
blue.
move the other one though, right?
Yes, you can.
I'll do that. The glass. Yeah.
That's also acceptable.
And then this is gonna gear.
Did you get five? Stop. Did you get $5? 5 points?
No,
Yeah, you probably want that.
I do. Um,
Yeah. I hate it. I hate all of it.
yeah.
Thinking that a double up for $7.
I was gonna do it again. So probably good that you did it.
Really good that I did.
'Cause I was gonna do it. Now 3 guys not as worth it. Not doing it. All right. So we are gonna go on your building.
Yeah.
Let's put that on your building.
Plonk.
You get a black.
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna take a green and a glass.
Is it green glass?
Yep.
Oh, interesting. Hmm. Points are $5. I gotta take the points.
No.
Yep.
Keeping up with me this time.
Yes, I am. I learned from last time.
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna take the action spot.
The action spot.
Yeah.
This.
Yeah, and I'm gonna take another green and glass. Sure. I guess. At the end of the round, you just get 1 money for every painting, even if it's the same color.
At the end of the round, you are going to get 1 for every differently colored artwork. So 4 for you.
Differently colored.
Yes.
That's less good.
Yeah.
Mm. But this is every painting, doesn't matter the color.
Except white.
Except white.
Also correct. I've got the money to build, but I don't have a great place to build. That's for a noble.
That's $3.
Yes. And get my guy out of jail.
Yeah.
And this $1 is going to be for Prince Albert, which is going to bump this crown track up 1. I wasn't going to go nobles, but I will hold on to him.
All right. Well, I'm going to go there and sell a green.
Here,
Yeah. How many spots can I move it?
5 spots. You have 5 artworks.
Let's put it all in the corner. 6, 6. Green.
1, 2. That's 6 spaces.
What? 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. 6 and 6. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. Selling green.
Selling green.
$6.
6 points.
And you're probably gonna pass.
I have no choice.
Yeah.
I'm going to get 2 $4.
Stop playing money. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to construct.
No.
All right. It's gonna cost me $3. 2 of these. And
And where are you going to place where are you going to place the things?
blue. Move that to blue.
Blue and glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you. Perfect.
Well, I was gonna go there eventually, I guess.
That's what I said, bunny bread.
Yeah.
Bunny
Still
bread.
where I wanted it to go, but that's fine.
All right, then you pass.
Got to.
$4. All right, I get this. You get this.
Yeah. And the other one.
And this.
Taking all the bonuses this time, even though
I have 5 pisses.
I have 3. Dun, dun, dun.
Get a guy out of jail. Well, I better do it. 1 point would be good, but I need the actions. You're taking both bonuses?
Yep.
All right, this will disappear. That will help me remember. Iris, is that where we are?
Mm-hmm. 2.
You get 2,
4,
4,
6.
6. I get 1. I'm hurting on the Irish track. Is that it? Is that everything?
Yep. No houses over here, so.
No. We each get 1 in.
Yeah. Sad. Sad.
I tried to keep it out, but not good enough.
Couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it. Round 3, here we come. Ooh, still different. These disappear.
That's a huge board now.
Turn these up. We can have it on 2, 4 or 4, 2.
2, 4, good. Yeah.
2. This is 2, 4 or 4, 2. Neither of which contains my house. I hate it. I dislike it.
I like it. Either way.
I know you like it either way. Which columns do I like the best? Actually, to be fair, they are all rather equal.
If you do it this way, you get 4 columns available. If you do it the other way, you get 3 columns available.
I see that.
Just depends.
Yep. I'll go this way.
All right.
That's 2 chances to buy artwork. The other way is 2 chances to buy artwork. Oh.
I didn't take 5 points.
For what?
5, 10, 15
For what?
for placing that building.
What?
The last time I did the building action, I was supposed to take 5 points because I paid all the right things.
Yeah, you did.
15 points because I didn't misplay anything.
All right, calculate yourself up.
That's what I'm saying. I missed the 5 points for that building.
I don't think you did. I think you took it.
So it'd be 15, right? I sold the painting
15.
for 6,
Okay.
and then I just got 6 points.
Okay. I think you're double counting 6. You just got 6 for what?
The irises. I mean, that's fine.
Uh,
I'm
Time out. You're I'm not sure where you're going with everything. You had how much for your first batch of irises?
3.
1, 2, 3. And you had 6 points for this set of irises. You're there. You had 2 good batches. Yes, before this third batch. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Then you got 6 points for that, which put you there. Okay, fine. Yeah, you got to do this systematically. You can't just scattershot it and expect it to be.
I wasn't. I was like,
Yeah,
I should have 15 for these because
yeah.
I didn't mess anything up.
You can explain it again, but it's not gonna change anything at this point. I'm just saying we got to systematically count it because it can be counted. You can go back and count it. And this, I'm busy trying to figure out where to put this.
Yep.
I've been interrupted.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna make it more difficult for you to sell.
I'll go with the space next to it.
There are
The,
2 next to
the
it.
compass.
All right. $2, 5 points.
I'll take blue.
And blue.
Yeah.
Well, give you a black. I will take a yellow.
No,
No.
I don't want you to go there.
Okay.
Um, I'm gonna use my nobles and get $5 and change this blue into 2 glass. These are used.
2 batches. I get 5 points. Oh, that's the wrong place. I hate going so far out. This.
All right, I'm gonna get 2 cubes that are gonna be glass, but not on your building.
Four wide games right with the party of 4. What are you doing? We're playing Brussels 1893 Belle Epoque with expansions.
How's it going? Thanks for that raid.
Wow, I don't have any good options here.
Thanks for following.
Thanks for following.
Mini. Curvin raid.
So you left me in a not a great spot.
Sorry.
Yeah, you have stymied every attempt that I've had of building houses.
I'm trying really hard.
No, you're doing a great job at it.
Trying really hard to do what I do.
Yeah, you are.
Build those houses.
And despite that, I still lag behind you. I'm just not going to activate my guys this time. Get 2 resources.
I really didn't want you to do that.
Well, you forced my hand.
I really didn't want you to do that.
That's too late.
Dang.
I'm going to take.
We are playing Brussels 1893
Belle Epoque.
Belle Epoque.
Is that what I'm taking? I think that's what I'm taking.
I cannot believe you did that.
I can.
That really stinks. Super D duper D. All right. I'm gonna go here. Actually, 1 up. My apologies. Yeah. Because that actually gets me points. And I'm gonna sell yellow, moving it down 6-6.
4. Seems nice.
I know, Delvia. I try and try and I try.
She said, like at the start of this is a take two of a video. She said Brussels 1918 or something. Take two. Action.
Something or other.
Pass.
I figured.
That's $6 for me. Well, I didn't have a way to activate my nobles, so passing is the only thing I can do at this point.
Another day.
You?
Yeah.
Or you can sing about it.
Gonna sing about it. Well, I wish I had two guys, but I don't.
There's one guy.
Yeah. And my guy's going to jail.
Yep.
Well, one here.
That seems fantastic.
I will take.
Let me lock him up for you.
I'll take a yellow.
And a yellow?
Yep. That's 2 money there.
Yep.
Yeah. Good.
Is that it?
Yep. Got no more guys.
All right, pass. You get
5.
looks like 5. All right. Column majorities, I get 2. You get 2.
Yep.
I've got 5 pissers.
4.
You have 4 pissers. All right, seems good. Iris scoring. Stack of 1s. I get 1. You get 2 batches. 1, 2, 3, 4. As you burst past me yet more. I'm sorry, I've not even gotten that far yet. I haven't even looked at my cards. All right, what I got? You're going to courthouse jail. I'm going up 1. I'm going up 1 and rescuing a guy for sure.
Have a good dinner. Thank you for rating.
Most people do have to raid and run. We totally understand. This disappears. We go on to round 4 of 5. Whoops. You come back here. All right. Can go on 2-3 or 3-2. Let's make this nice and easy clear. That's 3-3. No, can't do that. Go on 2-3 or 3-2.
You can look at the cards below if that helps your choice.
It will help my choice. What a bunch of average stuff, man. That is crap. So go where we both have a house or go where neither of us have a house.
This is round 4. Man. My whole point this game was to get this building, and I just can't do it. It's rough.
Yep. I was also trying to get that building. And now I think I'm to the point where, maybe I don't need any of those buildings.
Don't need it.
Though it's getting me a whole lot more than my buildings down here. So, maybe there's that. I think that this is the direction I go. You want, well, the issue is you want artwork. I can't block it either direction, though.
Wow.
Wow, this is just poor. Maybe I will force you to use my building.
Sure. Not happy about this.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Who needs workers in this worker placement game?
Yeah.
Jeez, so bad.
Fairly sure I know what you are going to do, so I will do this. Take $5, a boost, and 5 points. Go ahead and take your card. You now have the ability to get it.
Card.
Do
This.
you not want it?
Um.
It's now the time.
Yeah, you're probably right, but
I'm not going to place on your building. It's all you.
all right.
I almost placed it the other direction. You're going to get 3 points for it, and that's probably about it.
Yeah. Well, I also get to score for the row, so
Yeah. 5
yeah,
points.
there's that. So it cost me 4 glass.
4 glass. Yep.
I do have it, so I get 5 points. Paying appropriately.
Did you get it this time?
Yep.
Okay.
And you have to spin it to the yellow.
Have to. No choice.
Yep. And Joe, this is an ongoing ability, or this is a once per
Once.
round? I can.
Once per round.
Oh. Still not as good as I thought.
No. Well, if you're going to do it, I'm going to do it instead of your place. That's what happens. Actually, yes, that's what I'm doing. I am going to take blue. Enjoy your black artwork.
I will. Thanks.
You. I didn't trade this guy out. Did I? Yeah, I think I did.
I don't remember.
I think I did. I think I said I'm going to discard him to remind myself to go ahead and do it. So I think I did it. But I don't want any of these. These are all trash.
Yeah. So I'm gonna throw a guy up and get 3 wilds.
3 wilds.
Thanks.
I will make it expensive for you and sit on the space.
Okay. Well, I don't need to do that now, I guess. So I can sell, or sell. So you're saying I can sell?
You can sell.
Hmm.
And that's the cool thing about Brussels is you can do something and just not do the action. But if you can do the action, you must do the action. I could not, for example, sit on the sell a painting space and choose to not sell a painting.
Well, I guess I'm selling. I'll sell brown.
6 and 6.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems really good. What are you substituting?
Yellow? No, green, sorry. Put more money on this.
That was funny.
Well, I thought about doing it over there, but then I decided against it.
$7.
And I'll get 2 cubes.
Get 1 cube. Yoink.
I guess. I'll take 2 yellow and 3 points for my card.
2 yellow.
All right. That's it.
That's it for you, not it for me.
Yep.
You literally put $10 out here.
Yep. You can pay if you want to get it, but sure. Now you know what it's worth.
I see that. That's a lot.
Got money burning a hole in my pocket.
I see. You want first player for the 5th turn. That's what you want.
No, I just want cards. So
You just want cards?
I need my guys out of jail. More than anything.
It's $5 on each. My problem is if I go there, I give you 2 iris scorings. If I go there, I give you an iris scoring. Or no, neutral has it over us.
Not me.
Not you. Let's see. Yeah, I think my correct plan of action is to do this. Go here and construct. Which one of them is the best for me? I can take 2 pists. I can take $3. Or I can just place out on the board. Let's see. You will have 5 piss. I will also have 5 piss. That would not be good. I'm still going to have to take control of one of these mannequin piece symbols. Hmm. Well, that will probably ensure that I get first player next time too. So I bought it without fakery. I will move this down here, and then I have one last one. I'm gonna sell some artwork for that $6 I just put there. I have 4, so I'm moving it this way. And then getting rid of the yellow. 6 points. Did you give me my 6 points?
No,
Yeah, you should probably do that.
I passed, so
That I already did. I took the turn in between because I knew you had already passed. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, $4 and $1 5.
can I see the rules?
Can I get to where you are? Take $3, and then I have a rules question. Do I get these $3? I don't think I do, because then gain 1 BF for each visible BF symbol is in the same paragraph as first player to pass the round. So I don't
agree.
think I do.
I do not think you got it.
However, I do have 2 peace. So I will take this and give you this.
Okay.
That gives you 3 piece. That gives me 7 piece. But if I'd let you have this, I would have had 5 and 5. So I could not allow that. What you checking?
I don't know if I actually turned this over or not.
You want me to show you?
Mm-hmm.
No, do you want me to show you? You're still gripping the book.
All right, only once per round. I saw it.
Okay. Yeah, confirmed once per round. Does that change anything?
No.
No. Okay. These disappear. I think we're at iris scoring. If nothing, no, I'm still deciding these. My turn got interrupted. I am going to go up on this track, and I'm going to rescue. I mean, I'm not getting a lot from irises, but man, you got a lot more trap than I do. Is it? Yes.
Nothing.
You sounded like you were about to say something. 1 point for me per meeples. 1 point per artwork. Money. 1 point per money. I'm not getting a lot of any of this. I mean, I was thinking I was gonna have a lot more construction than I do, and I don't. So I'm just gonna ditch this for my guy. So instead of, I won't retrieve him, I'll just retrieve these.
I'm also getting a guy.
You're also getting your guy, which is this guy.
Yes.
All right, what was your thing?
That's it. That was my guy.
That was your guy. These.
Well, you get points, or I get points. I get 2 points. That's it.
So the neutral meeple does indeed count as, I'm guessing it counts as a color. Last round, where are we going? 2-2. 3-3. 3-3 clearly goes down to my neck of the woods. You guys go up right again.
I don't think you killed the noble.
I did not kill the noble this time, nor did I deal these out. And 1 left over for whomever passes. Yeah, there's no way I'm going down this direction. No possible way. This is it. Done. Place 1 guy. 1 point. 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 artwork. Two spots. Two cubes. Bit me. Hmm.
It's a lot of stuff I want to do with just 5 guys.
Yeah, me too. A lot of things to do. Shut this down by doing that. 5 points, $5, one push. I'll do it.
Easy not to get 3 points.
I get a black artwork.
And I'm gonna take green
and glass.
Yes. Thanks.
Okay.
No, I don't know if we did that, but that's fine.
We did not. There was yeah, the scoring for this, there was
I think it was 2 Christmas. It was
I think it was red and green.
Yeah.
So you get 2 more points. Yeah. I go here and take 3 wilds.
I'm gonna go build on that board. Yeah.
Building here.
Yeah, I'm gonna build with these 4 things. 5 points. I'm building.
Did you take 5 points?
I did.
Did you cheated on that, yeah?
What do you?
Did you cheat on that?
No.
No. So you get your 5 points.
I got 5 points for not cheating. I did not get 5 points for
That's
revealing.
what I'm asking you.
Yeah.
Done?
Yep.
Where you moving it to?
Glass.
It's a hard choice here.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know it.
You're stacking up all the monies.
Yeah. Thought it looks like a quarter.
Yeah. Since you're bored, I will just take this noble. Don't want that noble. Do I care about that noble? I do get an extra victory point for it. But do I want to keep him? Yeah, this is not a good situation for me to be in.
No.
No. I don't like any of the choices.
You picked it.
I don't like any of the choices based on where you put your stuff.
Oh, I know.
Don't like it. Looking at what else there is. I'm just gonna have to take some cheater stuff.
How's it going?
Hey, Geek Girls Gaming.
Playing Brussels.
Did hey link deleted. So I want to construct. I just hate using the cheater cubes.
Yeah, you missed out on 5
I
points.
miss out on 5 easy points.
Yeah, I get that.
I mean, they're like so easy to get.
Mm-hmm.
The but I'm gonna have to do something. So I'm gonna cheat. Oh, I could do no. I still have to cheat because I'm sitting on glass.
Yep. Pretty good. You'd probably like it.
It's really good. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to cheat.
Cheater, cheater face.
I'm a cheater face.
I mean, you might as well put it in the bottom row. Are you gonna go over here?
This bottom row.
Hmm.
Because I don't have another noble to activate.
Oh.
So why not do this?
Mm-hmm.
That was a big cheat. I'm going to wrap this around to here because you don't have those.
Mm-hmm. I see.
And I do.
Well, I'm definitely gonna spend a couple bucks and go. Oh, what? You do?
I am also going to place here.
Yeah, I was gonna do that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay for the guy on the end.
Pay for this guy.
$3.
$3. You gonna keep him?
No.
You want this?
Yeah, I want that guy. And he's gonna go sit here.
And that is the what? That is increase one of these by 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is good. Man, I don't know. I don't understand. Both games, you just like race to the like 20 points ahead of me, and I have no way of catching up. You are so much better at this game.
Kind of abstract thinking.
I'm good at abstracts. It's not, I don't think it's abstract thinking at all.
Or maybe abstract planning. I don't know.
Mm.
I'm constantly turning on all of the ideas, like what to do, but I don't know.
Well, in order for me to build, oh, this comes out. He's good.
Meeples are cool.
In order for me to build, I'm going to have to place on a spot I do not want to place. Because not only would you get 3 points, you will also get 5 points. So you get 8 points from me going there.
What's the 3 points for?
Do you not have your card?
I already used it
How?
when I went on your building.
I think you're misinterpreting that. What's your card number?
21.
Oh, it is your architect maple on a house. It will give you 3 points. That's not as bad.
Is it 3 or is it 1 per every built house? I don't remember.
No, you're right. It is 5.
Okay.
It avoids the 3. It is 5.
Right.
It avoids the 3. How many dollars do you have? You have $9.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like $9.
Correct.
You need to keep $3. So that's $7 that I need to place. You can do it, but at great cost to yourself.
True. Probably worth it.
You're gaining 10 to lose 10. Um, you're gaining 11 to lose 10. Or I can just drop two dudes, just drop it on there, and then I'm done for the game. That's the other way I can construct.
Yeah.
Constructing will give me 13 points. Giving you 5 along with it is not a great plan. Can I make the rest of it pay off is the question. Oh, you do have two meeples you could place here, but then you're not in this column. If you place here, you cannot pay, but you're basically dumping all your points on that instead.
Time to cap.
Time to caffeinate.
Have a good night.
Go ahead and place here. Much to my dismay, take your 5 points. I'm cheating.
Thanks for the biddies.
Woohoo! The only logical place for me to good place up here, right? Doesn't cost any extra.
Okay. So it cost me 8 to go on your space. So I guess I will. Not really what I want to be doing, but
8, you get 2 cubes.
I guess they'll be yellow. Or did you spin the
I did not spin the wheel.
Yeah, you have to do that. So it's gotta go.
It will definitely be. Oh, did you give me my 5 points?
No.
All right, it will probably be here because otherwise it's I mean, it has to be there. Has no choice because I can't put them together.
I'll take a brown and a yellow. Sure. Not that it will do anything for me.
No, okay, you can't build with it. Not with one dude.
Guy. Did you get whatever bonus you get
I
for
get
that?
whatever bonus I get for what?
The going on your building. I went on your
No, I did
building.
not. I get a cube. How about brown? You have $1.
Yeah.
I should probably spend $2, $3. And I think selling artwork is my best plan. End of the game is just all of the artwork. Let's see. I have brown and yellow. Brown is in the lineup. I cannot sell brown. Wow. At least it gives me some points along with you some points. You placing here definitely gives you some points. I'm not getting this. I could get this. Oh, yeah, you're getting the plus. Well, that's the 10 points. I'm not getting this. Man, I am really getting hosed on all that. I could get a little more from Iris. If I went here, that allows you to sell a painting, though. Oh, you're getting 4 points for your paintings. You don't care if you sell or not.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, you're getting 4 per painting. I've not done anything here, and you're ahead of me, so this game is effectively over. I'm just trying to squeeze points at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if I don't go here, I'm not going to get anything. I don't think any of the boosts. If I take the noble card, at least here I get 2 irises. Down here I get 1. There's a few more points for me. I can shift it 4 spaces. I can't really shift it anywhere worth anything for me. So I will, I guess, get rid of the brown.
You get 4 points.
4 and 4, sadly. What's up, Edward?
Hey, Edward, how's it going? Well, that's too bad. Didn't want you to go anywhere.
Don't want me to go anywhere?
I'll
What
just
would you like?
do the bottom $0. I have no money, so it just goes away.
$0. You get to trade out a cube that is points.
Cubes are points?
Yes.
All right, then I'll just take
1 cube. A random cube.
Yeah, if whites are worth.
No. Hey, time roller. Raiding with a party of 5. Home, cold. It's also cold here. We're 21 degrees in Tennessee.
So is white included in the cube counts?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think so.
So then I'll get rid of
Get rid of a white and get 2 of something.
Yeah, so just give me something.
It's refined materials. I'm looking to see what the definition is.
Sure.
Those are called joker materials.
What are you playing, Time Roller?
And okay. I wish the example had white cubes on there. Each of your refined material cubes cost 1. Is worth 1. Refined materials are the 4 types.
Okay.
Yellow is called joker material, so I would assume no. So that was a 2-point play anyway.
Yeah.
So that's not bad. All right.
Seems good, Time Roller.
Seems good.
Edward wants it to be spring. I'm enjoying winter, so.
No, this is the winter girl over here. She loves winter. I hate it. I get this one, and you get this one.
So do we?
Sorry, timeout. I think you placed there. I pass. I didn't do any of the pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7.
I pass.
5, 7. Sadly, I got no bonuses for anything.
So do we add up this guy before we stick anything under, or what?
Yes.
Okay, so I have 5.
I have 2, 3, 4, 5. I also have 5, but that means that, dang it, that's 5 points. Ridiculous. Yeah, that was better than I thought for you. Dang, man, I should have just went for broke on this spot. I did that on our last game. I did it on our last game, or I tried to save just enough money to beat you, and lost because of it.
It was this spot though. This spot.
That's not what I'm at. That's not what I'm saying.
I know. I'm just saying that
That's
spot didn't.
That's not
do
what I'm
anything.
saying.
Okay.
I'm saying if I had gone big, this was done.
Right.
If I had gone big there, and if I had gone big, whatever it was on our last game, then I would have at least saved those points. But I have messed myself up by not throwing caution to the wind, and I think that's my problem. I try to calculate too precisely,
Yeah.
and then it just goes in the ditch.
It was worth 2 points per thing here. I'm like, that's a 14-point card.
So 2 points per. Oh yeah, because no, you can't put them both under.
No, I know, but this card alone is 14 points.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, it's too good. I have to do it.
Got you. All right. You did your thing.
Yes.
All right. I did.
No.
You said yes.
Hold on. I have to decide. Maybe I won't take it as the points. I'll put that as the points. Because money is nothing. This is. I have my guys. So I will actually do this instead. This one here, and then this one as this boost and this guy out of jail.
I gave them to you. No, maybe I don't. No, I don't remember. How many guys did I give you back? How many guys do you have in your hand?
One.
That's the guy from here. I also had a guy here that he would have gone to jail. No, I had 2 guys up here.
You had 2 guys up there.
I had 2 guys. So yeah, never mind.
Okay.
And you've got me on everything but buildings. You got me on paintings. You've got me on guys.
Mm-hmm.
You've got me on
All right.
iris.
Now we do the iris, and you get these rows.
I get a whopping 4 points. Watch me now.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That was the weirdest 4 I've ever seen.
Don't worry about it.
Left, back, left, right, back, left, up, up, up. Okay. Iris scoring. We each get. I get 2 batches. You get 2 batches. 3 batches. 4 batches.
2, 3, 4. Yeah. So I get
2 batches.
8 points. Okay.
We've already scored this.
Yep.
I get. Stop. We had no travelers being used. I get $9. We forgot to pay our dudes.
Pay my dude $3.
All the rest is leftover money. I think that's it. All right. End of game. Make sure I don't forget anything here. VP for construction, I get 50. Yes, I'm ahead for about 10 seconds. Sorry, where is that? It's sort of 6-ish. So you're at like 7.5. All right, 8 times 5 is 40. And gone. All right, you get that. I get 10 points. Whee! Then we score for these. I have 4 dudes unlocked, so I get 2 points.
I have 7, so I get 5. Is that how it is?
You have 7 guys.
Yeah.
This guy's locked.
Oh, he's locked.
Yes, he's on here. How do you have
So
7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys total.
All right, 3, 4, 5, 6.
4.
Did I say I have? Yeah, I have 4 guys unlocked. So yes, I did it right. Yeah, 3, 4, 5. Starting at the third and moving up to what you've got. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Nobles, 3.
I have 2
Yep.
paintings.
Paintings, 74.
7 times 7.
49. I get 3. Go back one, go up 50, 79. Dollars.
No dollars. Unless
All right, this was the joke whenever we played the other day. I'm like, all right, I am how many points behind? 79. I'm 47 points behind. Do I have approximately $195 to catch up?
You got this.
5, 10. All right, let's put this out of my misery.
But you said every resource.
Yeah, give me my 1 point. Oh, and now I need more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, can I did you take your 5 for your first player?
No.
The 5 by 5 more. So now 89, 59, 50. I need 56 times 4. That's only like 224.
You got this.
No, I've got 15, 20. I've got $24, which is 6 points.
139?
I don't know. You tell me.
That's what you landed on.
That must be true.
Mm.
Good game, good game, good game.
Well, the score I had last time was 143.
You exploited the paintings.
Well, I had to.
Yeah, because that was your big thing.
I should have had more paintings, but I needed to sell them to get more money.
Yeah, sometimes you got to.
I got to. Well, the big thing that was like, oh, I should have gone up this track the first turn, but it was 2 things. I'm like, I know I'm gonna go paintings. So it was a tough call.
Yeah, you knew much earlier than I did. So mine was construction. And I'm like, I've got to go construction, and then you spent all your time blocking the construction spaces, and to the point where I had to one time take a construction space and not even build anything. Wow.
That was not great.
We had another camera glitch. All right, so that is Brussels 1893 Belle Epoque. It's super fun. I really enjoy it.
I like it.
Even though I get my butt kicked, I really like it.
Tactical. I mean, you have to play by what people are doing. You kept taking first player from me. I'm like,
I had to. I had no choice.
I wanted to go first so badly.
Oh, I know. I could see the pain in your face. Because that is a. So whenever you play with someone for a long time, you get to know their little quirks. Steph loves first player to the point that she will fight you for it to the death. Usually it comes at her demise. Unfortunately,
to death for red.
Unfortunately, you did not fight to the death for it, because if you had, it would have set you back some.
I'm not sure. I could have passed early one round and gotten at least the Monaco and Piss card that gives you 2 extra.
Which, that's what saved you on that last round.
Yeah, I know. So I got that 5 extra points for that guy. Which is 10-point swing in a 2-player game.
So if you get one of these, and of course it's nearly the color of our green screen. If you get one of these, even once, you've got that 2 mannequin piss symbols for the whole game. And you're not going to get more than that. You're not going to get less than that. I almost wish that that this game did that a little bit differently. However, otherwise, I really enjoy the game.
Well, so the thing is, with 2 players, it's kind of going to go back and forth. With 3 players, you're really then fighting for the column majorities and taking any chance you can to get those cards because they're so good.
Yeah, of course. And I try my best to get those cards. And like I say, I have come up short both games because I did not commit enough money.
Yeah.
And that's what I tried, and it bit me. But yeah, I love it. I love the game.
I like the new edition.
I'll always play it.
Trying to when do you lock your guy in to get what you want? So it was like, I hate locking my guy.
Yeah, but that's where the interesting decisions
I
come
mean, it's a
in, right?
14-point tile. I had to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's the thing. Like, I like the variable players. I like the variable boards that you can now build over here. The pavilions, I think they call them. I really enjoy the extra content. That
Yes.
gives you a little bit extra to think about. So if you like the game and you haven't played this edition, I would say it's worth checking out.
I would say it's probably worth getting rid of your old edition and picking this up, in my opinion. Now, I've never played the old edition.
It's basically the same,
Basically
but
the
without
same,
the extra stuff.
and with random paintings.
That doesn't bother me. Like,
But you know what?
bother some people.
If you like the random paintings, I don't see why you couldn't just randomize the paintings in this.
You could, yeah, you
Absolutely could.
incorporate that. Yeah. So
And that is Brussels 1893.